Habakkuk 2:3 says, "This vision is for a future time. It describes the end and it will be fulfilled. If it seems slow in coming, wait patiently, for it will surely take place. It will not be delayed." I do believe God says, trust that I'm producing and preparing the best for you. Where is your faith? Where is your hope? Because those two things can accelerate that coming a lot quicker than we can see in the natural. And before you know it, it's gonna hit you. What you've been praying for, it's gonna hit you. And I just pray that we cry out with joy and that we have testimonies to share with the world in the very near future of the things that we have been praying for a long time. I believe that they are coming and they're coming quick, but we need to remain in our faith and in our hope. I just have a word of encouragement for you, and I feel God saying, you can make your breakthrough come so much quicker by keeping your hope strong and continuing in your good work. The Bible says, "Do not grow weary in doing good, because in due time there will be a plentiful harvest." And as I was looking towards the window, I kept seeing these specks of dust everywhere. I think it's dust. And God just downloaded something in my spirit. And I began to see those specks of dust as everybody's prayers, my prayers, and their breakthroughs coming. I want to explain to you because I got it on camera. Oh, look at Jesus shining through. Look at that sun shining through. So if you look into the air, you're going to see a bunch of specks of dust begin to fall. And from where I was looking, the camera only caught so many, but where I was looking, there was millions and millions of specks of dust. And some were falling super fast, some were falling super slow, some were far away, some were very close. And I began to see those specks of dust as everybody's prayers, my prayers, and their breakthroughs coming. That's what the specks of dust represented. And there was millions and millions of prayers and prayers being answered. And I saw a piece floating and my eye just stuck on it. It reminded me of Horton Hears a Who. So it's a speck, and my eye caught this speck out of the millions of specks that I'm looking at. And I just see it floating, and it's going kind of fast, but it's going kind of slow. Some are going extremely slow, and I felt God say the ones way back there that you see barely moving towards you are people who have lost hope, lost faith. Their answered prayers are being delayed because they've lost hope, and they're not contending for it in faith. They're not praying for it. They're not going up and receiving prayer at church. They're not telling people, I know this is going to come, because they've lost their faith. And I felt he pointed one out to me, and he said, what if that one's yours? And it's coming quite quickly towards me. And then all of a sudden it went up, and I have no idea where it went. And I was like, man, does that mean that it's going to take a while? Because I have something specific in mind that I want to happen. And then all of a sudden I just see a bunch of these specks shooting down fast. Like out of nowhere, it's just from the corner of my eye, I just begin to see them shooting down in this area. And God told me, every day I am answering people's prayers. Every day I am answering a prayer that has gone unheard in their minds for so long. And then I just break through. God said, it's a season of breakthrough. Contend for what you're praying for. Do not give up hope. Don't look at how things look in the natural. I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder right now. I'm like, I'm overweight. My hair is crazy. And God says, it doesn't matter how it looks. When I say it's time, who could say no? When I say yes, who could say no? When I say no, who could say yes? And he says, contend for what you are believing for, because this is an answer. This is a time where I am just answering prayers quickly. It depends on your hope and it depends on your faith. So hope. God says, fix your eyes on me and hope until you see that prayer answered. So I love you guys. Bye.